Jerusalem is a city with scars. The year is deep into the Persian Empire's hold over the ancient world. It's been nearly a century since Jerusalem, a city on the eastern ridge of the Judean hills, was battered by Babylonian armies. The Babylonians had swept in, destroyed the temple, toppled the city walls, and hauled many of its people into exile. 70 years would crawl by before the first groups of exiles were allowed to trickle home under new rulers. But even now, as the sun bakes the limestone streets and jackals creep just beyond the broken stones, Jerusalem is a city with scars. No walls encircle her. There is no real protection, just fragmented lives, a few stone houses, the rebuilt temple on its windswept platform, and people haunted by glory days now only remembered in songs. To survive here, the returnees farm dusty hills, tend sheep on the scrubby slopes, trade what little they can in the shadows of what once was. Their children run out past toppled gates, learning too young about fear, because every neighbor, every warlord band, every thief on the road can see that Jerusalem is defenseless. Politically, the Persian king rules distant from Susa, over land stretching from India to Egypt. His method is simple. Let the conquered peoples practice their own customs as long as taxes and loyalty flow east. For Jerusalem, that means autonomy, but only under the suspicious gaze of local rivals, tribes and governors who would rather see the city stay weak, her people scattered and never strong again. The temple priests have returned, offering sacrifice as the law commands. But without walls, Jerusalem isn't really a city. The covenant people are barely hanging on, surrounded and vulnerable, ashamed. Every sunrise brings new rumors of raids, mockery from Samaritan neighbors, whispers that God must have forgotten them. That's when the story brings us to a far-off place. Hundreds of miles away, in the heart of Persia, Nehemiah serves as a trusted cupbearer to King Artaxerxes. He lives in the palaces of Susa, far from the burned streets of his ancestors. By day, Nehemiah tastes the king's wine for poison and hears the pulse of imperial politics. But though his hands serve the throne, his heart aches for Jerusalem. One day, Nehemiah's brother Hanani arrives with travelers from Judah. Nehemiah pulls him aside, voice low. Nehemiah asks, "How are the Jews who survived the exile? What's happening in Jerusalem?" Hanani's face falls. "Our people are in great trouble and disgrace," Hanani said. "The wall of Jerusalem is broken down. Its gates are burned with fire." The words hit Nehemiah like a blow. Days blur. Food loses its taste. Clothing goes unwashed. He weeps, he mourns, he fasts, wrestling with questions that claw at his faith. Nehemiah prays to the God of his ancestors, pouring out his sorrow. "Lord God of heaven, you who keep your covenant of love with those who love and obey you." Nehemiah said, "Hear my prayer. The people have sinned. I've sinned. We've turned from your commands, but remember, if we return to you, you promise to gather us again. Lord, grant me favor with the king." The decision rises inside him. He cannot stay in comfort while Jerusalem shivers in shame. One afternoon, King Artaxerxes notices Nehemiah's troubled face. It's dangerous for a servant to bring sorrow into the king's presence, but grief cannot be hidden. Artaxerxes asks, "Why does your face look so sad when you're not ill?" Nehemiah takes a breath. He remembers the God who hears prayers in exile and Jerusalem alike. Nehemiah said, "May the king live forever. Why shouldn't my face be sad when the city where my ancestors are buried lies in ruins and its gates are destroyed?" The king leans forward. "What do you want?" In his heart, Nehemiah prays again, quick and silent. Then he lifts his eyes. Nehemiah said, "If it pleases the king, send me to Jerusalem so I can rebuild her." There is a moment where the whole world seems to hold its breath. Nehemiah has risked everything. His position, his safety, even his life. The king studies him, considering. Then Artaxerxes nods. "Go," the king said. "Take letters for safe passage. Use timber from the royal forests, and set a time for your return." Nehemiah barely dares to believe it. God has opened the king's heart. Quickly he gathers men, supplies, royal letters. He shapes a plan. The journey is long. Deserts, rivers, checkpoints, foreign soldiers, all under the gaze of neighbors who have no love for Judah. After weeks, the caravan approaches Jerusalem. The shattered skyline rises, and rubble crunches underfoot. Nehemiah sees for himself. Walls split wide, gates charred by old fires, families picking through ruins for anything to rebuild. He tells no one his full purpose. At night, he mounts a donkey and rides around the city's perimeter. Silent under the stars, he examines every breach, every fallen stone, taking measure of what must be done. Jackals yip on the wind. In some places, the rubble is so dense he has to dismount and carry on by foot. At dawn, Nehemiah gathers the elders and priests. Faces are thin, eyes wary, a people used to disappointment. Nehemiah said, "You see the trouble we're in. Jerusalem lies in ruins, its gates burned. Come, let's rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and we will no longer be a disgrace." They hesitate, fears ingrained deep, memories of failed efforts and threats. But then he tells them of the king's favor, the miracle of permission and timber, and letters of safe passage. More than that, he tells them of God's hand on all of this. The people look at one another. Slowly, hope lifts inside them. "Let's start rebuilding," someone says. Word spreads fast, not just among the Jews, but among their enemies. Sanballat, the Horonite, governor of Samaria, hears, and his anger flares. Tobiah the Ammonite and Geshem the Arab mock, threaten, and plot. Sanballat sneers, "What are these feeble Jews doing? Are you rebelling against the king?" But Nehemiah stands firm. Nehemiah replied, "The God of heaven will give us success. We are his servants. You have no share in Jerusalem." The repairs begin from every angle. There's no heavy machinery, just blistered hands, stones pried loose and stacked high, families working side by side from sunrise to dusk. Priests build next to merchants, goldsmiths next to shepherds. Even the perfumers set down their oils and grab stones. Every wall segment gets a builder. The atmosphere hums with urgency, but fear is everywhere. Enemies circle and taunt, gathering men to threaten violence. Reports come daily. Plots to attack, spies in the camps, rumors of armies assembling outside. The people grow afraid. Nehemiah calls them together. He surveys their faces, the young, the old, women clutching children, men clutching half-finished weapons. Nehemiah said, "Don't be afraid of them. Remember the Lord, great and awesome. Fight for your families, your homes, your city." A new rhythm forms. Half the men build, the other half stand watch, spears in hand, eyes scanning the horizon. Even children carry stones, and every laborer wears a sword at his side, even as he fits the next stone into place. Sleep grows short, tension high. There are days when danger gets so close, Nehemiah refuses to even remove his clothes at night, always ready. Then come the internal troubles. Food runs scarce. Some families struggle with debt, taxed by richer neighbors. Nehemiah hears their cries. He calls a meeting, looks the wealthy men in the eyes. Nehemiah asked, "Shouldn't you walk in the fear of God? Give back the lands, the grain, the money you have taken." Their faces flush, but under Nehemiah's leadership and the glare of the assembly, they agree. "We will give it back," the lenders said. Outside, the threat only grows. Sanballat, Tobiah, and Geshem send messengers, trying to lure Nehemiah into an ambush. They send letters full of accusations, plotting to sow fear. But Nehemiah will not be moved. Each time he replies steadily, "I am carrying on a great project and cannot come down." As the final stones rise, a silence creeps over the enemies outside. They watch as, little by little, breach after breach is sealed, burnt gates replaced with fresh timber from the king's forests. The walls knit together, a symbol stronger than any words. 52 days. That's all it takes, from rubble to restoration. And then, one morning, the last stones are set in place. Gates close with a sound not heard in generations. The city is walled again. Jerusalem, defended, united. A city once more. Fear seizes the city's adversaries. They see, in spite of every threat and every mockery, that this people has built something impossible. Not because of their own strength, but because their God was with them. The people gather. There are tears. Tears for the past, for all that's been lost, but also for hope reborn. the city breathes again, protected by her walls and by the faith of those who would not give up. Nehemiah stands among them, wearied but unshaken. He knows this isn't just about stone and mortar. It's about becoming God's people again, in God's promise, no matter the opposition. The walls stand, but even more, so does the covenant. What was broken has begun to heal. That echo will never fade.